While on a mission in Syria, Parker receives a call from her ex-lover, Jesse Swann, who is also the sheriff of her hometown. He informs her of a cave-in at the mine that killed her father, Harry. She returns to her hometown, Creation, New Mexico, and visits Jesse to learn more about her father's death. Upon arrival, Jesse hands her a letter from her father and mentions his suspicion that her father committed suicide. Parker dismisses his suspicions, asserting that her father was not that kind of man. Moreover, the letter contains a typical father-daughter message, not a suicide note. After their discussions, Jesse offers her a ride home. At night, Mike, a family friend and manager of their bar The Maries, visits to feed Harry's lizard, as he always does. Parker mistakes him for an intruder and knocks him down, but upon realizing he's someone she knows, she helps him up. They briefly discuss the circumstances surrounding her father's death, after which she asks him to accompany her to the cave. When they reach the collapsed part of the mine, Parker picks up a rock and upon closer inspection, discovers that the collapse was caused by a grenade. She tells Mike that her father was a Green Beret and knew how to handle explosives. Mike suggests that her father might have forgotten how to handle it, as he had been forgetful recently due to old age. One day, Parker witnesses Elvis, Jess's younger brother, and his associates playing around with weapons and firing shots. Parker calls her friend Spider, expressing her suspicions about Elvis, and asks him to investigate. Spider discovers that Elvis is a weapons dealer who supplies arms to terrorists. While Parker and Jesse catch up on old times, Jess's father, Ezekiel Swann, a senator seeking re-election, joins them. He invites Parker to his house for dinner. Parker organizes her father's funeral, with friends and family in attendance, and they lay her father to rest. Later, she meets with Jesse and Ezekiel at their compound in honor of Ezekiel's invitation. Not long after, Spider sends her a message informing her that Elvis and his men are at Harry's mine. She quickly takes her leave and heads to the mine. Upon arrival, a confrontation ensues, resulting in Elvis and his men burning down the bar. In the process, one of Elvis's men is killed, leading to Parker's arrest. The next day, Jesse confronts Elvis about the incident involving him and Parker. This confrontation confirms Parker's suspicions that the Swanns are responsible for her father's death. The Swanns had been using Harry's mine to transport weapons from a nearby military depot secretly. They accessed an underground tunnel to move these weapons, sold them to arms dealers, and used the proceeds to fund Ezekiel's campaign. When Harry caught them in the act, they killed him and staged it as a mine collapse. With Parker in the holding cell, Jesse tells her that his father found someone willing to pay $5 million for the land around the bar. He proposes that she take the money and leave. When Parker refuses, Ezekiel and Elvis torture her, demanding that she reveal where to find the security footage from her bar. Later, Jesse joins them and urges Parker to stop the torture by complying. Parker manages to break free and escapes in a Swann County Sheriff's Patrol SUV. However, feeling weak and exhausted, she veers off the road and crashes into a wreck. She is rescued by Roberto, who takes her to Mike's place. Elvis and his men barge into Mike's place in search of Parker. He threatens to burn down the house if they don't bring her out. After searching the house and not finding her, they leave. After 3 days of recovery, Parker gathers enough weapons with the support of her family and friends to confront the Swanns and seek revenge for her father's death. Meanwhile, a mercenary who goes by the name Ghost has already paid the Swanns some money for the supply of weapons. They haven't been able to deliver as agreed due to Parker's interference. Ghost demands his money be refunded, but Ezekiel admits to having spent the money on his re-election campaign. On the other hand, Parker learns that Jesse and Elvis are at the mine, and she tracks them down there. She finds Ghost and his men there too. Later, her friend Spider joins her. They fight against Jesse, Elvis, Ghost, and his men. While at it, Mo, Frank, and Parker's family friends arrive at the mines to help her. They soon discover the exit to the military depot. Parker goes in search of Jesse. When the two meet, Jesse has a grenade with him, ready to take his own life. Parker tries to stop him, but Jesse, aware of the gravity of his offense, pushes Parker away and blows himself up. With the Swann family out of the way, Parker moves on with her life. We see her on a trip with Spider. Please show us some love. like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. It's a small click for you, but it means a lot to us. Thank you.